I'm going to share with you the exact system that generated me over $15 million in sales. I call it the trust funnel system because in 2025, you are going to need to build trust. The days of click to buy are over. You need a multi-touch point system where people are seeing 7 to 20 pieces of your content before they buy. The problem is that the creator to consumer ratio is getting bigger and bigger every single day. 5 years ago it was 1 in 35. Now it's 1 in 12. One creator for 12 consumers. Before it was 1 in 35. That's a 3x in 5 years. So the barrier of entry is really low. Most prospects or would-be customers are seeing similar content out there from your competitors, and they either trust them or they're going to trust you. Which one do you want it to be? So what I'm going to show you today is a trust funnel system that's going to allow you to have multiple touch points to your prospects before they buy at lower costs. Let's get into it. Let's look at the standard ads funnel. This is what's going on and has been going on for a long time. Like I said, the days from click to buy are over. The typical ads funnel at the top of the funnel, this is where people who don't know you, this is cold traffic coming straight to your funnel. Usually what I see with most testing campaigns, you're testing 3 campaigns at once. Anywhere from $20 to $300 a day in these testing, and you're targeting these cold audience who's never seen you before. So here you go, you got these 3 campaigns, and then usually what happens, other than that, you got a bottom of funnel campaign. That's where people who have already been introduced to somewhere inside of your funnel, your sales funnel, clicked on an ad, somehow engaged with your account, your business in one way or another. So this is expensive. This standard ads funnel, which you are probably running right now, most people are, is very expensive. It can work. How long does it take to dial this in? A very long time. You have to have a really, really good offer, a great sales funnel, and creatives that actually really work, that are above 3, 4, 5% click-through rates, and that have low CPM costs. Your hook rates are above 40%. Your hold rates are above 10%. And if you don't know what any of those are, just stay tuned. I'm here to help and make sure that you get to dial in your marketing and make sure you make more money and you have more touch points to people that are actually interested in buying from you. So this standard funnel is super expensive. Let me introduce to you the trust funnel. This funnel is responsible for $15 million in sales, and this works extremely well. So here's a trust funnel. On your top of funnel here, you have 3 campaigns running. These 3 campaigns are not $20 to $300 a day. They're $5 a day. Each of these campaigns are not just specifically going straight to your funnel, straight to your sales funnel. They're actually targeted and designed a specific way for you to get viewership, for you to get attention at a low cost. And you may be thinking, how can I scale or get any traction on $5 ads? Well, after generating $15 million, I'm going to show you that you can. It starts this way and you can scale up. So the first campaign is what I call the trust value ads. This is long form content. These ads are going to be anywhere from 3 to 20 minutes long. And what they are, they're just there to generate tons of engagement and tons of viewership. They're there not to have a specific call to action, but they're there to actually generate lots of views, to get people into your trust funnel system. And when they're in your trust funnel system, what do? They engage more with other ads. The purpose of this trust value long form content is for you to actually give away what it is that you do. So you've probably heard this before, and if you haven't, it's called give away the what, sell the how. What you want to be doing is you want to be actually building trust with people, saying, hey, this is exactly how you're going to be able to, solve the problem that you solve. This is how you're actually going to do it. I'm going to explain it to you in a 3 to 20 minute long video. And if you want to go do it off on your own, you can. If you value your money more than your time, you can go do this all on your own. Or if you want to work with me, great, I can show you exactly how to do that. Either way, the whole point of this is to build lots of value and build lots of trust. The next one is going to be a top of funnel follower ads. It's a really simple ad that's asking for a follow, nothing else in return, not trying to get them to buy something or download something. It's really, hey, come follow me and my content. I got tons of value to give to you. And it's free. All you got to do is consume my content. And the whole point of that follower ad is not only just to get them to follow you and consume your content, but to get them in the whole trust funnel ad system. So now your pixel is warmed up and get people from different placements within the ads ecosystem, whether they're on Instagram, they're following, they're watching long form content. Let's get them inside your trust funnel ecosystem. The next campaign is what's called the direct to consumer sales ads. This is kind of similar to the funnel that you're used to. Let me just go run an ad straight to my sales funnel, book a call, my course, my e-com sales. So here in the top of funnel campaigns that we have with these three, they're all coming from different places within Meta. They're all consuming content in different ways, long form, short form, giving away something completely free, which is more of your content, direct to consumer. So it's going to your funnel and you're going to be able to bring those people back because they may have read your sales copy, watched your VSL, things like that. The next is going to be our middle of funnel campaigns. What this is that people who have already engaged with any of the three campaigns above in the top of funnel up here, what you're going to be doing is targeting those people that have seen your content, clicked on something, at all engaged with any one of these top of funnel campaigns and these ads up here. And we're going to be doing that through boosted content. What that is you have a really good piece of content on your Instagram, and that has a really good like to share ratio or like to save ratio in a 2-to-1. So I like to see it where for every 2 likes, I get 1 share. For every 2 likes, I get 1 save on that piece of content. And that I know is really feeding the algorithm with Instagram, and it's going to do really well. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be boosting that content. And you're going to be boosting that content to anyone who has engaged or done anything with these top of funnel campaigns here. And the next middle of funnel campaign is going to be what I call conversation converter ads. The conversation converter ads, the whole point of these ads is to start and spark a conversation with somebody that's going to be in the DMs. It's going to be talking to you, your setter, or your assistant, or whoever's helping out with your business. If you're a solopreneur, then that's you. Great. The whole point of them is to get them to talk to them, is to build trust, have a conversation and build a relationship. Again, the days of click to buy are over. We want to be able to be talking, having conversations with people. And because they've already seen some of this top of funnel content over here, the likelihood that they're going to actually engage with you is going to be much higher than if you just started a conversation converter ad top of funnel, no one's ever heard of you. And the whole point of you actually starting a conversation with them is to give them of something of value, some kind of assets that are going to help solve a problem, not the main problem. You don't want to be sending them to some long form webinar or send them straight to whatever your physical or digital product is. You want to start a conversation with them that's going to help them with some kind of PDF or some quick little 10-minute video or even a customized Loom video that's going to send them to be able to solve some kind of quick problem for them. And what that's going to do is that's going to build a lot of trust. So as you can see already here, out of all of these campaigns, we're already starting to build a lot of trust. It might not be building a ton of trust on these. These ads are what? These are similar to the old school, standard funnel that you see over here. That's what these ads are. We're not doing that anymore. Those don't work as well, and it costs a lot of money, right? But what you're seeing here with all these other ones, 4 out of the 5 are building massive trust with people, right? And the last campaign that you want to be doing is your bottom of funnel campaigns that have a little bit of advanced warm audiences. So this might be similar to what you've already done in the past with your bottom of funnel ads, but there's 2 big differences. The first big difference is that the advanced warm audiences that you're going to be targeting are going to be, think about all of the people that have absorbed and consumed all of this content already. They definitely have consumed a lot more content. They've had a lot more touch points, and they're much more likely to convert on the bottom of funnel. The second part is there is a little bit more of advanced placements that you can be doing with bottom of funnel that not a lot of people take advantage of. And so I'd like to show you exactly how to set this whole system up within your business, within your ecosystem, so that you could start building trust and getting customers in and clients that you actually like working with, and to be able to scale your business at a lower cost. This whole setup here doesn't cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars to start bringing in clients, bringing in customers. You can start this at a really, really low budget and scale and work your way up. I see this working the best for all businesses in 2025. If you don't implement this for 2025, your competitors will, and you're going to be left behind. I see that this trust funnel system is going to be working for everybody because the consumers out there need more trust. They need more value. They need to see more of you. And that can get expensive if you are running tons of ads and trying to do it in a way where you're setting 7 to 20 touch points to people on the typical standard campaigns and ads that are out there. That can get expensive. But if you do it in this way, it can be super affordable and it can set you apart from your competition. So if you want to implement this inside your business, I have a 7-day free trial into my trust funnel system where it's going to show you exactly how to implement all this so that you can scale for 2025. Comment the word trust down below. I'll see you there.